What's up, everybody? Peace be with you guys. Welcome back to the Town Hall 13. But what we're going to be doing here is what we're really talking about. How strong is the hybrid attack strategy as a Town 13 in Legendary? How much of a challenge is it? In a way, it pretty is a big challenge. As you guys can see here, we finished pretty high, 239, going mainly 13 315, sometimes 30 14, 30 13. But you guys can see here the numbers we put in up 91%, 94. That occasion one star was pretty bad. 7300, 80, 100. So we've been doing pretty good with Hybrid. Hybrid's game is very, very good. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be showing these 3-star attack strategies. Two, I believe, two at the top here were Tom 15s, and none of them had the monolith, sadly. But they were pretty okay level Tom 15s. One of the last one was a very stronger upgraded Tom 15, but they had the monolith, sadly. But we're gonna just show them off here. But Hybrid is pretty strong. This is the first Town 13 that we actually get to see in Legendary, and it shows with the how many levels of Town 13 Legendary. I always like to see lower Town Halls in Legendary because I've been trophy pushing. If you're brand new to the channel, I was a Town Hall 9 Legend early in the old Legendary days with the clouds. So it's been a while, but it's nice to see the lower Town Halls in Legendary. But basically, the simple fact in Town 13, Hybrid is always strong. If you can get the fundamentals, which is like the Clan Castle, sometimes I always like Gate Town Hall, even like a Scatter, Eagle, and those type of things. Even the Queen as well is a good thing to get with the Hybrid as well. But you can see here, we're just gonna go down the bottom of the base, take out the Dragon, take out the Double Dragon as well as the Balloons. I'm just gonna just 2-time that's it, because you guys can see the pretty fundamentals of the Hybrid. Just using the raid spells here to keep the Queen alive. Wall breaking into that compartment to take out to get into the middle of there, as well as get it into the single. So just drive the bait dragon over on the left hand side, push the queen back up to that single compartment, because that's where I want her. I'm gonna freeze the single there as well. The wall break was not a bad wall break, so be able to push the queen to that other side of the base as well. And just keeping the red spells on her. Draw the king and the siege brats with the headhunter, take away any queen, and just hybrid through the middle just to push everything through the middle. You can see basically why the king and siege brats are used to set the funnel over on the other side and to keep the miners and hogs in the melee base, but you don't want them on the outside. So when you use your heal spells and the sanity base where you want them to, the miners and the hogs can get the heal spells instead of them wandering on the outside as well. So you can see everything is working pretty nicely from the outside. Polyarch's ability, and you can see we have so much miners, so much hogs alive, and this base is done. Pretty simple hybrid 13v13. But now let's bump it up a notch. Let's bump it up a notch up to Town Hall 15. So yes, they don't have a, as you guys say, they don't have monolith. They don't have a monolith at all. I can tell that. They don't have a monolith at all, but it's still basically a 15 at this point. You can see this first one here is pretty lower level. It does have a max eagle though. The scatters are pretty low level, but it does have the Town 15 bomb as well. But this one is definitely was a stronger opponent. So you can see we go on the top of the base. I'm just gonna want to sit here just to show you go slow through it. But the main thing we want to be doing, we decided to go for the Town Hall. We want to get the Town Hall out so that I don't have to worry about it. You can see when I get the Town Hall out, I have like a very decent funnel on this right hand side as well as the left hand side, so I can hybrid from any side I want. So I decided to pop the raid spell on the queen because the RC was being a little bit of a pain. She was running around in front of the queen. But you can see 2 double wall breakers in and 2 wall breakers, so we can get access to the Town Hall. We decided to drop another balloon. So you can see we just saved one of their healers with a secret air mine. Just where the balloons are there for. I decided to freeze the Town Hall just to give the queen a little bit of health. We still have 2 more raid spells. It is drop a big dragon over on the right hand side just to keep that tower was actually targeting the queen, so I was able to actually use the big dragon to funnel that out. King and siege barracks over on the right hand side. Probably should have got the king a little bit lower down because of this single. But then we started the hybrid. I decided to pop the queen's ability because I wasn't looking at her anymore. So that's why I decided to pop the queen's ability from the super minions. But we are working pretty nicely through the middle base. Drop our first heal on that scatter and enemy queen. Pop the king's ability so he can work his way down with the wizards and the P.E.K.K.A. I dropped the RC in as well. Queen is still working. I had to drop another rage on her, but I then just looked off on her, so she died to that single and scatter, which is okay. It's okay. You still have the warning ability, which I just popped there. CC all just came out the siege barracks. You still have with one extra freeze, which I'm gonna use the freeze over on this single and scatter just to keep my troops alive. But you can see everything is working nicely. You still have like a herd, literally a herd of wizards on the outside base, just funneling that out, keeping the miners and hogs in the middle. RC still working, trying to trap this, drop the hogs, spinning around the single, which is actually not a bad thing because my RC is still alive and they literally tank for the RC. So it's have the RC's ability, giant bomb to kill the hogs, part of the RC's ability to get through a couple defenses. One healer was on the RC for a minute but just died to the Tesla and a air bomb. But the RC with decent health, dropped some wizards on the outside to start funnel wizards, and the P.E.K.K.A is still working, and this base went down very quickly. It was a pretty low 15, but nonetheless 30-15 triple in Legends League, always nice to see. Wizard just took a giant bomb there as well, but they didn't have to worry about that, and that is a triple. 13v15. Now we're going to go over to the last one. That one was a lower Town Hall 15, but this one is a little bit more of an upgraded 15. It doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have the monolith again, which is very weird, but it's still still upgraded Town 15. Max Eagle, side of CC as well. We still got some max scatters, very low, pretty high queen, max, max heroes as well. So it's a pretty decent Town Hall 15 as well. But what we're gonna do here on this 15, this is a base we've seen a lot, like even on my Town Hall, Town 13, Town 14, like those pretty similar base designs. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna be, there are 3 singles, so you decided to hit one of these singles instead of the eagle. With this sweeper, I would normally queen charge over here. With this sweeper, the queen would be able to reach the Town Hall, but I would have to use more spells in here than here because it can freeze. So I decided to go for the single compartment. So I dropped 2 balloons. I'm dropping the balloons to basically tank for the single. I was a little slow on this one, so I still have to waste the freeze. I dropped the red spell to boost the queen up a little bit, and then drop that freeze as well. So sprinkling balloons to actually help tank for the queen and look for secret remains. Big Dragon is working really nicely. Big Dragon did exactly what I wanted him to do. I want to get the queen into now this scatter compartment, well, into the scatter. Lost a healer though, so I'm down my healers. So I have 4 healers now on my queen. Drop a wizard over on the right hand side while this mortar is actually targeting my queen. I still have extra freeze as well that I can use. I believe my queen still ended up popping ability. I was a little slow on this one. Scatter did hit my healers. Queen just sniped the enemy RC with her ability. Drop another rage, still have a freeze, and we're able to get that entire compartment out. So he just froze the Town Hall, and now he decided it's time to start. So I dropped the super breaker over, so my king doesn't have to work around, and I dropped the king and siege barrack. So the king is now being targeted by the eagle. Queen decided to get stuck in the tornado, which isn't too bad because it's spinning her around and away from this bull, so she's still alive. And now we started our hybrid into the enemy king. We dropped the headhunter to take out the enemy king, because he's going to be a little bit of a pain. Couple eagle shots on my miners, but not too bad. Part the king's ability, so he's setting that funnel tightly. Queen is not going to die, but Queen did exactly what she was supposed to do, and now it's going to have to be brute force with the miners and hogs. So first heal on the clan castle because the scatter was targeting them, and my hogs are now out of the siege barracks, and this is the best time to pop the gun's ability right now. There you go. Drop the poison on the queen so the miners can go over there and smack her in the face. We have one more heal as well, and I dropped the heal on top of the queen because I know this visitor is going to be a little bit of a pain. So I have the RC's ability too, so that's a big thing, having the RC's ability in my back pocket. Miners are working around, hogs are working around. One of the hogs just died. RC is now on the multi-mortis. Single was on her, but the miner just went in, slapped that single down, and we still have the RC's ability, and this base is just crushed for the queen. I drop a minion over here because nothing here is targeting him, and I put the RC's ability, take out, almost take out that single cannon one shot, and this base is done. But the hybrid has been very strong. It's a hit and miss sometimes, But when you can get a decent amount of clean tread value like I did, like the Town Hall, Scatter, Single, and the Tank Compartment, you can triple with Hybrid in Legends League as a Town Hall 13 V15. But that is it for me, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this, a little bit of videos or something short and sweet, well, even though it was 10 minutes, just showing you that the strength of Hybrid and how I am attacking with Hybrid versus Town Hall 15s as well at 5147, and we had a very good Legends League day. 239. That is a very good Legends League day. But that was me. I'll see you guys next time.